Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Adrian Hauser. And singing, it's not hard to see, he's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers, ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Spencer Torkelson.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Gleyber Torres in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
One down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. Two gone now.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's Riley Green. And that drops in for a strike. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim. Fly ball down the line. Palacios going back, and it hooks just foul. Two down, nobody on. Checks a swing, appeal to third, did not go. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 outs, runner at first. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Andy Ibanez. Off the mark there. Ball 1. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. 2 outs. This to third, Rojas. They take the force out, and that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here on the south side, and on the hill, the big righty, Jack Flaherty. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Chase Mydroff leading things off and takes a strike. Flaherty, the tall righty, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Mike Tauchman. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. There's a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Heading down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That just misses.
Outside.
1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside
Ball
low.
2.
The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
2 down, base is empty. Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. Foul ball. And strike 2.
Looks really sharp at
No
the start
ball,
of
2
this
strikes.
one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch
Ball 1.
misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New inning getting started.
Leading off for the
Stepping
Tigers,
in,
the
Spencer
designated
Torkelson.
hitter, Spencer
Taken high in the
Torkelson.
draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hauser back to work. And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. On the ground to third. Rojas throws on to first. And they get Torkelson for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And now Colt Keith. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. No score here in the second. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
One ball, two strikes.
And there's the ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Carroll makes the grab, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Let's go, Adrian.
First pitch misses. That one at the knees for a strike. Line drive, base hit, right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Jake Rogers.
Counts 1-0.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Two outs. And that clips the inside corner. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Got it. And that will end the inning. Tigers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back at right field. Bottom of the inning. Benintendi to start it.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Just missed. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Sosa to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground left side, 6. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting 6th, right
So
fielder,
digging in, Josh Palacios.
Josh Palacios.
front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Man at first, one away. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Robert, the next to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Two down, bases empty. Here's Josh Rojas.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And misses inside. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here on the south side, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Up next
but
for
that
the
time,
Tigers,
a little
right
anxious.
fielder, Justin Henry Malloy.
And next up for the Tigers, Justin Henry Malloy. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and there are 2 outs.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Struck out looking his first time. In there at the knees.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a breaking ball misses outside. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Out towards right center field. Robert hustling after it. Makes the grab after a long run. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. There's the shortstop at the plate. Chase Maidra. And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, 1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Tauchman stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Miguel Vargas will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That is upstairs for ball 1. And a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as
Now
textbook
batting,
as it gets.
left
Got his
fielder,
stride to
Andrew
load out of the way early. He stayed
Benintendi.
inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Vargas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny
Singy, that was a
Sosa.
laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Sosa in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Ripped to short. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Riley Green. Just missed. Green in his 3rd season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Next offering is downstairs. Fouled off left side. And that's downstairs. Now 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. To the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, no outs. Here comes Torque to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. And that one missing low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Colt Keith now at the plate. And the slider just misses. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Rip towards third, tags the runner. How about that double play? Now it's Javier Baez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is out of play. Torkelson at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
A little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score to second, pulls him off the bag.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's going to be Jake Rogers. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And there's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Up the middle, Mydroth. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the White Sox 3, Tigers 2. Ready to go,
And
bottom
leading off
4.
for the
And now the right fielder,
Right
Josh
fielder,
Palacios.
Josh Palacios.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a
fielder,
little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball.
Robert
Sometimes you can
Jr.
overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Robert at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. This one smoked out to left. Green makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
And now the
Number
catcher
7.
comes up to hit. Edgar Caro. He popped out his first time. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one pushed to the left and foul. Misses, and the count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're up 3-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Zach
Leading off for the
McKinstry.
Tigers, shortstop Zach McKinstry.
Hauser back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Bryce Wilson getting loose out there. Boozer getting loose as well. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Next offering is in the dirt. Fought off foul. In the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Justin Henry Malloy up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Palacios makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Hit in the air, left field. Benintendi ranging after it. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back at right
And
field, we
leading off
head
for
to the
the
bottom of the
White Sox,
fifth. Leading
third
off,
baseman,
Josh Rojas.
Josh Rojas.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Popped up. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike
Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Kiter Montero getting loose for A.J. Hinch. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's down and in. Next offering upstairs.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jack Flaherty done for the night. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
So they
Detroit.
turn things over to one of their young
Number
arms,
54.
Kiter Montero.
And compared to a
Montero.
lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
2 on, 1 out. Next is the speedy first baseman, Miguel Vargas. 1 for 2. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
Nice job behind the plate there. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. He's 2 for 2. That one's in there. Strike 1. Rojas at second. Tachman at first. 2 out of the inning.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. That's off the inside corner, and now it's filled up 3-2. Lenny Sosa up next for the White Sox. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Bryce Wilson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Up and in, and that's ball 1. That one missing inside.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Andy Ibanez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. 2-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Puts it away for the out.
Now
Spencer
batting, the
Torkelson
designated
digs
hitter,
in now.
Spencer Torkelson.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Smoked on the ground to second. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the White Sox 3, Tigers 2. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa.
And that drops in for a strike. Right side. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the White Sox.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Palacios.
Josh Palacios.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's
0-1's
0-1.
the count.
And a foul ball. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Luis Robert now, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
That's in there. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Baez snags it on the run. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
Down. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Baez.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That one ripped. One away. And the batter now Jake Rogers.
Catcher, Jake Rogers.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here comes the
shortstop,
skipper,
Zach
and we're going to
McKinstry.
see a pitching change in this spot. Bryce Wilson is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Jared
White Sox.
Schuster on to pitch here.
Number 51.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jordan Leisure, the closer, is getting loose. Iser, a left-hander, also throwing. Keith off of first with 2 away. That one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Nice work from the White Sox pen. 7th inning stretch time. It's the White Sox 3, Tigers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Caro. First pitch just misses. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. That misses off the outside edge. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
There's the strike at the knees. This one high in the air to left center. Baez on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Rojas.
And here is Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That clips the zone, and that is strike one.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Down and in, moved his feet. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Out there to center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
My draw in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Keith sizes this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Chi Sox held in check here, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We go to the 8th, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Justin Henry Malloy. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it. So that could have been a really different outcome.
Here's Gleyber Torres, known for his late inning heroics. And fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard hit left side. Rojas throws on to first. And Gleyber Torres retired.
No doubles defense right now, and the positioning was perfect on that play, and that's what you do it for, just in case. And they prevented an extra base hit.
Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Line drive, base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jared Schuster won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
White
turn to their
Sox,
closer, Jordan Leisure.
number 49.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ibanez in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And that one fouled off.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the White Sox 3, Tigers 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the bottom of the
87.
8th. Tyler Holton.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well,
And
one-run
leading
game,
off the White
so now it's the White Sox
Designated
DH,
hitter,
Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. On the ground, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Benintendi to the plate. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat in less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Tauchman on second. Vargas on at first with nobody out. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
So up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Palacios at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a ground ball over to Torres. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand a pair. Through 8 full, it's the White Sox 3, Tigers 2. And we're back.
Leading
We
off
go
for
to the
Detroit,
9th,
the
digging in,
designated hitter,
Spencer Torkelson. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Just
Ball 2.
missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Colt Heath. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
that pitch is out.
Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. To the right side, and that one handled. Now a jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Kerry Carpenter, and this is a big at bat in this ball game. Just missed. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And fires in a fastball at 95. With the tying run on at first here at the top of the 9th. And there's a hit. throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jordan Leisure will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Brandon
the White Sox.
Iser comes on now.
Number
I can't imagine
53.
any save is an easy one.
Brandon
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard,
Iser.
and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now here is Zach McKinstry trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. So the tying run at second. That one
Oh, that's
inside,
inside.
and the count is 1-1. Iser is just 1 strike away. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Into center. And it falls. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single. And they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boo. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Go-ahead run is at third. Justin Henry Malloy puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in, and that's the third out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Bo Brisky.
Well, he struggled quite a
Number
bit,
4.
so this is another opportunity
Bo Brisky.
to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And leading
So
off
here's
for the
Robert
White
now.
Sox.
He's already
Center
homered in
fielder,
this game.
Luis Robert Jr.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Vest warming up as well. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, number 7.
Edgar Caro will hit next. And a strike. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Popped in the air, left side. Ibanez has this one sized up. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. 1 for 3. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Trying to send this to extra innings. And there's a ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Set down on strikes. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Down in order go the White Sox. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back at right field. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Iser back to work. There's the strike. Man at second. That one in the dirt. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Robert hustling after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
A move coming at third base. Pinch running here. Wenzel
Number
Perez.
46. Wenzel Perez.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Inside. Ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Way upstairs. 2-2. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of the 10th. A laser to left base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Andy Ibanez, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Iser, 27 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Late swing fouled off. And he swings over the top there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
2-2 the count.
This one in the dirt. Green leads off first with one away. Swings and misses. Now 2 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Torkelson. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. One run across in the frame so far here in extra innings. Swing and a foul out of play. Just
Ball that
missed.
time.
That's off the
Ball
mark. 3-1 now. Two outs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Brandon Iser won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Here's a
White
new
Sox.
pitcher from the pen, Steven
Number
Wilson.
36.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
So up next, Colt Keith. Just
Nope. Ball
missed. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch
Ball bends off the
misses.
plate.
2
Ball
balls
2.
and a strike. Bounce to the right. They get the force. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tommy
Now pitching
Kahnle.
for Detroit.
Now, this is an extremely
Number
confident
43.
pitcher. He loves the pressure.
Tommy Kahnle.
Now it's the shortstop, Chase
And leading
Mitra.
off for the White Sox, the shortstop.
Well,
Chase
comfortable or not, these are the situations
Mitra.
closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a
Nope,
jam, tough
outside.
spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
And there's the strike. And the count 1-2. That one
Two balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Just misses there.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
So the tying run at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Backed off the plate that time.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
This ball's chopped to the ground, and that goes foul. Got him! And that is a big first out. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that one fouled off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Sets him down looking. White Sox down to their final out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
White Sox down to their final out. And now it's going to be Andrew Benintendi down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right
One
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Right side. Torres handles. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.